those things are not true. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna definitely be. I mean, we know they're true, but I think it's definitely gonna be some of the sexual claims. Okay, let me see what some of the comments are saying. Did y'all think that he was gonna ever go to jail? I didn't. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be this soon. He said he's in trouble. They ain't playing with Diddy. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know that. He's in trouble. They ain't playing with Diddy. He think he's bigger than life. Oh yeah, he definitely think he's bigger than life now. Hey, Miss Leslie, who will be going with him? Now that's the bigger question. Now I agree. So do y'all think he gonna start naming names, or do y'all think the feds have really done their due diligence to decipher who was really connected in all these things? What you think, co-host? He might what? He might stick to the code. He might, because he don't want. He got so much to lose. Yeah, possibly. Uh, is it Andre? I don't know. I want to say Andre Harrell, but that may be. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I definitely think it's gonna be more going down, but it's probably gonna be some people that we do not suspect. He said trafficking most definitely, then abusive to women. Tupac death come to mind. Yeah, now I feel like they gonna reach around and grab some of that for sure. Cause even if he didn't pull the trigger, but they gonna make it seem like he had something to do with that. So yeah, and ultimately, can you spell conspiracy theory? Yeah, both of them. Honestly, yeah, 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 for sure, for sure. He's saying conspiracy theory. So what you mean conspiracy? Y'all know Coho don't be trying to go with so much. But I don't know. Because they saying, cause like, okay, now he finally going down. You know, they got R. Kelly. And then also they got all these people passing all of a sudden. They saying just, this not nothing to do with dealing with at the same time, Rich Homie Quan, he just died. And then somebody else like a couple months ago, who was it? It was another young one. I know, and they said that he had just talked to somebody like a week or so, or a couple of days, and then he died. No, I think a few days, and he died the next day. So it's definitely something going on back there. She said he don't have a choice. If he talk, if he will be unalive, he start talking. Well, mm, well, but if you get in jail, well, you have to say that so they don't flag you. Yeah, yeah, you can't say the other words because they'll try to flag you. So yeah, I don't know. I think he of the era not wanting to talk, but I just feel like he getting down to the wire now. He getting nervous because anytime you offer to be wear ankle monitor yourself, then that says a lot. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm shocked, but they finally indicted him, and then his kids get to see so many things that's coming out. I'm just worried about the kids more so than him because he got to just have to do what he got to do at this point. But what about the kids? Yeah, what? Oh, Well, yeah, I did see that he turned. Yeah, that's what they were saying. That the reason how one of the things, the reason why he was trying to say that he should be let out of jail is because they turned in their passports, so he's not a flight risk. Yeah, but they said nah, he still got to stay in because yeah, because you can you can right. Yeah, true, true. Yeah, so I don't know. You know, most definitely, yeah, the kids. I feel sorry for the kids, y'all. Like, he's waving a white flag. He's gonna have to accept a plea bargain deal. He gonna have to do something. Right now, he pleading not guilty. So I mean, of course he. Yeah, somebody on my YouTube channel, they say he's a freak risk, not a flight risk. They say he a freak risk because you know they said they found 1,000 bottles of over 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil and drugs. So they yeah. Well, yeah, I know that's what he was using it for, but I mean, he just went to he just kept going like the Energizer Bunny. Now he even fell off the cliff, and ain't no more help for him. So I don't know if I can just really feel sorry for my brother. I hate it for him, but at this point, he over with. Yeah, at this point, he over with. Okay, y'all. So let's move on to the next topic. Yeah, pray for the kids. Pray for the kids for sure. And I hope he got their money separated from his money some kind of way so that they can have enough to live off of. Cause what? How would that really? That ain't gonna $1 billion, but imagine your dad being a billionaire, but he done committed so much crime, did so much wrong, to you end up in living in poverty. I'm just saying, it's that made it like poverty to them. Yeah, they already living out their mama, and now they gotta live without him. Yeah, for sure. These are innocent bystander. Yeah, the poor kids. That's crazy. That's extra crazy. But moving on. So, well, yeah, they probably don't go to school either. Anyway, you think? Yeah, private school. Yeah. Mm. Okay, y'all. So what y'all think about this? My baby mama wants me to father another baby with her, so all of her children can have the same dad. What should I do? So this is a person that's married and moved on, but they have a baby mama that they already have 2 to 3 kids with. So the lady wants another baby, and she wants all her kids to have the same dad. So would you allow your wife or your spouse to well, I guess it's a husband. Would you allow your husband to father a baby with his baby mama so that they could keep the same dad? Yeah, I can read it right quick. They're not married. Right. Now that should be the question, cause definitely, if he was texting her, he was initiating the conversation. So that means that he's still possibly involved with her sexually, right? If he already, if he want to text her and have a baby, then that means they probably never stop having sex. Okay, So, and the fact that as soon as he get mad at you, he gonna start texting her, let you know that it ain't as solid as you want to say, and y'all finna get married, and that it had two babies together since you been with them. So you really don't have a he right. He ain't really worried about you, right? So you think that she just need to just take us out the group chat because she gonna already she gonna stay with him regardless. What y'all think? Let me see what the comment will say. She said if that man willingly follows another baby with a woman, he ain't with a fool. He a fool if I ever seen one. Yeah, but if the woman gonna let him do it, he gonna do it. This says this made me want to cuss. For real, cuss her out for even putting the article out there to want some feedback. Because if he that willing to text the lady, then he already been talking to him. For real, yeah, you right. She crazy anyway for even going along with it from it to say from the beginning. Because first of all, you let him have two babies on you already, and you still didn't leave, so he already feel like he can do anything to you. That's number one. Yeah, but that's number one. So you really ain't got a dog in the fight. Okay, let me see. And right. Well, I don't know if he mad or not, because he said he just did because you were mad. She said this article is comical. What the hell? Right. That's what I was like. Am I reading it? Is my eyes tripping? He's still tapping it. He definitely still tapping it. He definitely still tapping it. He ain't never stopped tapping it. Because why they even talking about having a baby, period? Somebody say, give me permission. He don't need no permission. He taking his permission. She already done co-signed. She co-signed the moment she stayed after baby one, and she double co-signed after she stayed after baby number two. At this point, they might as well all move in together. Right. This is crazy. Ring the bell. For real. For real. But okay, so if they hadn't had the two kids on the lady, right? And she was being respectful of their relationship because they're not married and just engaged. And the woman came to the conclusion that she did want to have another baby. Maybe she trying to do it before they get married, and she tell the man that he don't have to um, contribute. Just get her, so all her kids can have the same dad. Do y'all think that that would be an okay scenario? Still no. Still no, huh? You ain't with either way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Cause I mean, baby, you got enough kids. Whatever kids you ain't already got before he moved on. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what makes her think that this okay. It's just that's wild. Right. So what's the third? Right, right. Mm-hmm. For real. That's y'all man. He community B as they say. What she said, don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man and he doing the best he can. Okay, exactly. That's something that don't blame Mr. Charlie stuff. He what's the man? The new man said he need three women. Yeah, but what's his man? The new man. He said he need three women. One for you know the new song. Uh, whatever man. So he need three women. One for some. One for some. One for some. So this what this man doing. I can't think of the song right now. Is it King George? Yeah, can't have one woman. Gotta have three. Yeah. So this what this man. He want the wife, the baby mama, and a side piece. And he said it won't be okay with any woman I've had the opportunity to call mine, but with her, it's already okay. Exactly. And that's why he gonna keep doing it because she just letting it go. She let you know, and a man gonna only do what you allow. And once he realized that she ain't gonna leave, she left her all this. And if she didn't call him texting her this time, he'd been texting her before. So they already know what it is. Right. It definitely won't be long. It definitely won't be long. So, and speaking of that, when you matriculating through life and you growing up and you now you have some little life experience, and but you still find yourself out here in the dating arena. Do you think at this big age or everything you experienced in life and y'all that's watching, some people already kind of chimed in on my page. But do y'all think that anyone is the full package, or do you think as you grow in life, your idea of what the full package is considered changes. So you gotta kind of maneuver a little differently. What you think about that, co-host? Meaning, okay, yeah, yeah, but that like, okay, you're right. I agree. Nobody could really be the full package. But do you know, like say you got your list. Okay, they gotta have a job, have their own house. You know, have make X amount of dollars or whatever on your list. Do you think that that list that you have made up in your mind, which will consider this, make this person be considered the full package for you? Do you think that's realistic? You still think it's no? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't think I. Okay, and so if it's something on your list that they don't check, do that mean that they are not the full package? You know what I'm saying? Because they don't check out one box, but they check every other area. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm thinking like some people out here really looking for a particular type of woman, a particular type of man, and they gotta have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but they may not have H, but they might have I. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But then they may overlook this person. Right, right, right. But do you think people true? Yeah, but I don't. Hmm. Yeah, but I think that people like don't reevaluate themselves. Like keep finding themselves in the same type of situation, same type of relationship because they don't reevaluate their mindset when it comes to what's considered to be a full package. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times everybody like, well, I am the table. I ain't got to worry about what somebody else bringing to the table. I am the table. Sometimes you may be the table, but your legs may need some new screws in them. You know, your table leg may be a little wobbly. Now you might be the table, and the table may be standing, but you might have some scuffs on there. You might need to be shined up. Like I said, your legs may be loose, your chairs may be mismatched. So you might be the table, but that don't mean that because you the full table, you bring everything that's all good and fine and dandy too. But you want the next table to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they bring it to the table to be all legit. Mm-hmm. Right, right, right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So you said so no. Right. Okay. Okay. Let me give the comments. We can still find someone to check most of our boxes, but I am absolutely sure there is somebody out there that can come very close. So full package, no. Yeah, I agree with that. People can check all the boxes, but they gonna be missing some area gonna be missing, and you got to be okay with that. Or if you're not okay with it, be not okay with it up front. Don't be thinking, well, this they're a little shaky in this area, so we can work on this, and I'm gonna make sure they doing da 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 da. Cause you setting yourself up. Yeah, I'm gonna change them, and in 6 months they're gonna be able to check out. They're gonna be right here. That's possible, but it's not most time likely. If they can't check that box, they can't check that box, and you got to be okay with them not being able to check that box, to whether they change on that line or not. Now you can't wait to get a year in, and I didn't want no man that with stinking feet anyway. But you was okay with it all that time. And now all of a sudden his feet stink. You they don't you right. You done got immune to it, and you're mad. You're right, but that ain't what you want. But that's what you accepted, and you gotta be careful with that too. Cause when you accept stuff in the beginning and they come back to bite you, who can you be mad with other than yourself? So that's it on that. She says there are difference between a complete package and a full package. What you think, co-host? Which is what you think? Mm-hmm. So what? How time out? What? What? Well, what make him a complete package if he got everything on the list, but he's lacking something? Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. Okay. So full package, he checking off all the box. Complete packages that he got the main ingredients. You might just have to substitute. Uh huh. Right. Right. Uh huh. Uh huh. So the complete package, you may have to. You got all the main ingredients, but you gotta substitute the powder milk for the liquid milk because you thought y'all had some in there, and you didn't. But the cake can still come out good. It just ain't got the. It just got a different kind of milk in there. Right. Yeah, it can. And that's why I'm saying that, you may be out here looking for a full package, but the complete package, if we're going by these definitions, could be all that you need to sustain, and the rest of the things y'all can grow together on, which make it more realistic. You know what I'm saying? And it also allows you room to work on your stuff at the same time. So you can't be looking for perfection when you're not perfect. Hmm. I think so. Perfect in comparison to that list, because that's their idea of perfection. You know what I'm saying? If whatever I put on this list, this is what the idea of person is. But if you don't really get specific about that thing, you may say you want a man that know how to dress nice. Well, his idea of dressing nice and your idea of dress nice, so he may dress nice, but you want specific enough to say, I want a man to dress nice, that wear suits and don't sag, and you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, if you creating something, you got to be specific all the way down to the T, because that man may show up dressing nice and checking out most of those boxes, but he made it casual, and you might say you really wanted a man to wear suits. So I just think you got to really deep dive within yourself and see exactly what you want, and what if this box don't get checked off. Is this an absolutely no go, or if this may be negotiable? Yeah. Okay, she said because my fiance who passed was my complete package, but he wasn't a full package. Well, yeah, so they can be complete package, I guess. So if they, yeah, if they, I think the full package is, okay. So he said right here that he think it's the same thing, uh, and I think it kind of is the same thing. I just think one is, you right, you don't have it all. So maybe the full may be like you got most things, and the complete is everything. Maybe we can try switching it around. Yeah, right. Yeah, and that's the main thing. And because even when you make the list, then you need to go through the list again and maybe circle the number one things. Like this number one no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So you can have you can have a list of 10 and maybe narrow it down to the top three. Yeah, and that's what I think the main thing is. I don't want people to be out here blindly seeking something because it's based off of what you consider the full package, or if they meet all the dots on your list or whatever. Like, I think you have to just be more realistic, and I think that's what's holding a lot of people back, because they're being unrealistic in their seeking, and some of it is the stuff that's on that list, and some of the things is who they really are while they out here looking for this, and they are not they're not even that. Because now these men are being very particular nowadays. You know how a woman used to be the considered the prize. When now the men think they're the prize, which they should. Everybody's the prize. Uh, yeah, but the woman is the real prize, because he who finds a wife finds a good thing. That's what the words say. So the woman is the real prize, but everybody should be confident within themselves and think they are worthy of being chosen. So that's across the board. But at the same time, these men are being just as picky, or if not pickier, than some women. So I think as these women are making the list, they need to know that the men making that list too. I don't think you necessarily need a tangible list. But you need to have a one-on-one with yourself. You ain't necessarily got to write it out, but you need to know what you're seeking. And then if you're at a certain age, you may not be seeking the same thing that you were seeking 10 years ago. So, you may not have to literally write it out, but you definitely need to know what you out here looking for and be specific, because then you'll accept anything. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail, right? So, you gotta know what you're looking for in order to find it. Okay, let me see what the comments say. He said we must be willing to work with persons we love along with having our priorities in line with each other. Yeah, you gotta work with people. You can't just give up on the folks and be done with them. I know who is the full package: God, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Now, if they come, it's over for everybody on my day roster. Now, you right about that. And that's one thing need to be on your list. Do they align with that? You know what I'm saying? Spiritually. Do they align with where you are spiritual, or are they ahead of you spiritually? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing gonna get you through. Cause they can meet every list, every knot, everything on that list, and still be from hell. And it can be a nightmare. So you gotta think about that as well. You, you gotta think about that as well. Yes. Yes, the woman is surprised. The woman is surprised that has a king. Well, yes, I agree. I agree. She's surprised to have a king. But we want him, he got to be a king in order for him to have his trophy. Mm-hmm. Don't be trying to say that, co-host. You need to have some standards, right? You got to know what you're looking for. Here she go. He is the perfect package. The package. Yeah, that's the only perfect package. Perfect package. The Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Okay, y'all go to church on this. She said it requires 3 C's: 1, communication; 2, compassion; 3, compromise, and all 3 wrap up in love. Now I like that, girl. Come on now and get the comment of the night. That's right. That really can be your list, because do they know how to communicate? Because if they don't, do they know how to communicate when they upset? How do they communicate when they not upset? Do they seek to understand, or do they seek to just respond? You know what I'm saying? I know they don't seek to respond, but that ain't gonna get you nowhere. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. So that's really key. Communication. Now we all need to take a course in communication, probably at least once a year, uh, every other. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. And compassion. How are they compassionate? Because some people not. Compromise. Do you know how to compromise? A lot of people don't know how to compromise. They don't feel like they should have to compromise. They feel like what they think is what they think, and it is what it is. So I really like this comment. 3 C's, yes, girl. And all wrapped in love. So you can set my food on that one. You can set my food. She said you need to see them in all 4 seasons. Yeah, now that's true. Cause now they saying, okay, so the people, while they're dating, they may get into a situation where they may lose a loved one or go through a high stress situation. And as soon as they began going through this situation, they want to cut the person off. They don't want to deal with them. Well, we know that people all grieve in their own way, but the fact that you got to just totally disconnect with me and we're building something because you're going through a downtime, that means that's how you're going to show up anytime things don't go right in a relationship. And I don't think that's something that people want. What you think about that, co-host? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Definitely, yeah. I don't know, but I just, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and I just think you need to get off of looking for perfection, because we know that don't exist, and all this and that. Yeah, The full package is just not realistic, and I don't think we even need to just focus on that. Now, some people, they got the main things, and if the main things line up, then you lean towards that. That's what I would say. But just having an extremely long list, hmm yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. So you just listen out everything. You want him to have this. You want him to have this. You want him to have this. But yeah, it may not be more than what you need, but some of it make it all go together in another category. So that's what I'm saying. Once you make the list, then you need to go over the list and just say, okay, this can go with this, so that covers that. This can go with this, and that cover that. Who gonna help you with your list? Who would you get to help with your list? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I mean, that's a good idea to have somebody to look over your list. But I think that list should be sacred as well. So I don't know. For some people, input, they may be a trusted source, but also their input may get you off focus on what you really need. So I don't know. I just say you need to probably pray over the list and ask for discernment on, like, is this something that I really need versus let somebody. I mean, it depends on who the person is. But we know some people not who even they portray to be. So you gotta watch that as well. You gotta watch everything. Oh yeah, for sure. She said you gotta realize what. Oh yeah, and that's the other problem too. Like y'all need to pump the brakes on. Pump the brake. How do you know if they need all the things if you already trying to marry them after y'all done had a couple good dates? She said you have to realize we are all too right. We're all too imperfect people seeking to find the one that is perfect for you. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody imperfect. You ain't nobody has it all together. So, but you want to just be a diehard on the other person having it all together when you don't. I just don't think that makes sense in my mind. So, I don't know. But all right, guys, we did our little time. Came and chatted with you guys. You see, Cole's a little tired over there, so we're gonna let him go ahead and take us on out, and so we can be ready for an impactful show next week. Y'all make sure that y'all loving on yourself. Y'all know it's self love September, so make sure that you practicing some self love this month in whatever way that is. And if that's out here looking for love that's unrealistic, go back to the drawing board. And check yourself before you wreck yourself on that. Yeah, because y'all know what people do in the wintertime. They be just trying to find somewhere warm to lay up under. So don't get tricked this winter. It's cuffing season, yeah, as they say. Don't get tricked this winter. Yeah, that's right. Remember them three C's? I'm going to have to write that down, put that on the board. Yeah, I'm going to put it in there. All right, co-host, come on, take us out. Yes. Yes, yes. 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 Amen. Amen. Awesome prayer as always. All right, you guys. We want to thank y'all so much for rocking with us on another Tuesday night. Next week or the week after, if anybody want to be a guest on the show, y'all reach out to us and let us know what's coming out of your mouth, and we'll see if you're a good fit. Until then, this has been your episode of What's Coming Out of Your Mouth. Good night, Mr. Arrows. Good night. Y'all see calls I'm gonna do right. Tuning in over here. If y'all want to see the full show that we just wrapped up, is our podcast channel, What's Coming Out of Your Mouth podcast. Go over there, check it out. Let me know what y'all think. And I'll bring y'all back next week. Good night.